And it's like, yeah, it's college compared to the NFL, but still, it's like I think his personality, the way he kind of carries himself, yeah, he doesn't really care.
We'll have to see.
Yeah,
That's just one thing that because we can say, oh no, he's gonna,
true, because it's all speculative.
That's speculative and the optimism of that.
Right.
But we have to, we gotta wait and see.
Yeah,
in
true.
real time. The cool thing is they're gonna be on Hard Knocks this coming up.
Yeah, I saw that.
Hard Knocks is such a good show.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Speaking of receivers, Vincent Jackson is happily retired from the NFL. A rep for the 3-time Pro Bowler told ESPN. Jackson, who's focused on community and business work in Tampa since last playing in 2016, finishes his career with 9,080 receiving yards and 57 touchdown catches. This dude was really solid for the Buccaneers and before that for the San Diego Chargers. He's a big dude. He was a big, beastly dude. But, retire when you still have all your, capabilities. Because you see a lot of people retire way too late. Mm-hmm. And it's just not good.
Speaking of retiring, I'm pretty sure we talked about it last episode. But did Jason Witten
retire?
He's going to be on Monday Night Football, right?
He just, surprised him. He didn't tell nobody.
I mean, we knew for a couple of weeks.
No.
We knew the week of, right?
Yeah, but
he was thinking about it.
It was before the draft,
right?
And you need months to prepare for the draft. Mm-hmm. But the week before, he was just like,
because Jerry Jones trying to talk him out of it, trying to get him to play it, and he's like, dude, no, I've been here way too long.
Exactly.
The Cowboys ain't really going nowhere, so.
You want to hear something funny
just
about the Cowboys?
They're trash.
Even
better.
The fans are arrogant.
Even better. In the last 5 years, only one seed hasn't made it to the Super Bowl.
Only one what?
Only one number one seed hasn't made it to the Super Bowl, and that team is the Cowboys in 2016. The first number one seed in history
never to make
hasn't made the Super Bowl. That was the Cowboys. That's the year that they just wilted.
Yeah,
they were 14-2 that season, and then they just.
Oh no, I remember that year because
weren't when the Patriots went 16-0 and lost to the Super Bowl that year? Weren't they the number one?
Not 2016.
No, that wasn't in 2016, but that was.
Oh yeah.
That was,
oh yeah, for sure.
They won every single game.
Yeah, because they lost against the Giants. Trust me, I remember that game.
Yeah.
I was like,
that was disappointing, dude.
Yeah, I was like, Eli Manning, really?
We're trying. I'm trying to think which one is worse: being 7-3-9 Warriors and losing in the finals, back 3-1. That was horrible.
That's right.
Horrible. Or that team, the 16-0.
That was 70. Was it 72-10?
7-3-9. 72-10 was the Bulls.
Yeah, they beat that record.
Yeah, by one game.
Really? I thought it was the Warriors.
The Warriors did beat that.
No. I thought it was the Warriors that was 72-10.
No, that was the Bulls. The Warriors were trying to beat that record.
Yeah, that was the.
And
Michael
they beat
Jordan's
it and
Bulls.
lost, huh?
Yep.
Ain't that about a bitch?
Man, some other football news that's actually kind of really disturbing. A little while back, Reuben Foster, a linebacker for the San Francisco 49ers, he was arrested and suspended from his team for domestic violence. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He apparently hit his girl or whatever, and she called the cops on him or whatever, and it was just everybody just crucified this dude, right? So his lawyer cross-examined the girl, and it says Reuben Foster's accuser just gave extensive testimony. Says he did not hit her once, and actually she struck him with a hanger. Quote, I was threatening Reuben that I was going to fuck up his career. End quote. She called 911 3 times because, quote, I wanted to be extra. I wanted him to go down. I was pissed.
Damn.
So she made up the whole thing.
Spiteful bitch.
She made up the whole thing because she wanted to ruin his career. She said, I read up on this, and she sat down on the driveway, and she was like, should I mess up his career? Yeah, I should probably mess up his career. And she called 911 3 times, and she planned that out, and this dude got crucified so bad because this was right after all this domestic violence stuff started coming to light.
Yeah.
And so right in the heat of all of that, of course, everybody's going to see domestic violence. That's going to be like a hot key, right? Everybody sees that, and they're just going to jump on this dude. But this girl, she knew what she was doing. It wasn't even accidental.
She said women so far back.
And that sucks because real stuff does happen. And when people like this discredit that, when real things come up, it's like crying wolf. You can only cry wolf so many times before people just don't show up anymore.
Well, it's that, and it's like the fact that, you had the police investigate that, and you had the NFL investigate that. So maybe y'all investigators ain't the top, like the best of the best. Like how could y'all not figure that out?
Well, I mean, they're obviously going to take our side mostly, right?
Yeah, no shit. But still, it shouldn't be hearsay. You have to look at the evidence.
There's a process, yeah.
Yeah, it should be a process. But no, we're ready to, put somebody in jail, put a dude in jail just because somebody said this one thing.
That's the thing.
Where it's not due process.
Sometimes women just don't know how much power they have.
I'm pretty sure they do.
They do. They do. Some use it, some don't. But
yeah.
It's crazy. Did y'all hear the Panthers got purchased for $2.2 billion by that minority owner Tepper? I think he's a minority owner from the Steelers. He purchased the team for $2.2 billion, and they said he was going to try to instill the Steelers' way of thinking.
Why?
Because I don't know. I guess the Steelers are more successful.
Sure. I mean, but. I feel
Are
like
you saying
Panthers,
why did he purchase it or why?
No. It's just why I try to steal the Pittsburgh.
Yeah, why are you trying to be like somebody else? That's
exactly
you gotta have your own.
Panthers should have
identity.
their exactly. Panthers should have their own thing.
That's an L to start. You can't.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's his team. He paid $2.2 billion.
I mean, I know that's
what
his
he
team,
wants.
but don't be.
I guess I can understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, it's Pittsburgh is good, but they haven't made it that far into the playoffs.
But they're perennial playoff teams.
True, but they haven't made it that far. They always get
cut
true.
out
the first game.
Yeah, you try to
maybe the past 10 years? No, 5 years? No, 10 years.
I don't know. I guess they're just trying to emulate the next best team.
You can emulate these nuts.
Okay.
There you go, Sean.
There you go. Attaboy.
Shitting on him.
Shitting on. All right. Let's move on to the Astros. So the other day, I think day before yesterday, Verlander was going up against the Angels, and he threw a shutout game. We won that game 2-0.
Verlander's a beast.
He recorded his 2,500th strikeout. Damn. And there was one point where he was going up against Shohei Ohtani, your boy.
Ohtani-san.
Man, it was nerve-wracking because you could see Verlander was because this dude's not a chump. This dude can hit, and he just blanked him. Just throwing straight fire, 95, 97, just throwing fireballs at him. And he got his 2,500 strikeout, and he got a shutout. He threw a perfect game.
That was good.
It's crazy.
That was really good.
It's crazy.
I literally
love Justin Verlander. His voice is super high. Too. I literally love Justin Verlander. For the tiny little dude, yeah. It's so funny, man. But our pitching staff is dope. We're playing the Indians right now. This month is going to be extremely tough for the Astros because we're playing tough teams like this team. This month is a tough stretch. What's the score on the Cleveland?
Well, let me pull it up, Justin, real quick.
No problem.
And the Yankees are losing, by the way.
Good. Nobody likes
the Royals.
This is the Orioles?
Yes.
Yeah, we're still up 1-0.
Yeah, it's 1-0 at the bottom of the sixth.
Gotcha.
I already had that. I was just saying. It's cool.
We have 7 hits, though.
Yeah.
They have 1 hit. Wow.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy because we got badass pitchers, but once the bats come alive, because our games haven't been.
And you just starts with Springer though. Mm-hmm. You just start with Springer. Hey, by the way, is he okay? Because
he got hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
He's fine now.
Okay, yeah. Cause I'm about to talk about that contusion on his elbow.
On his elbow, yeah, he got hit by a pitch.
I was when he got hit, dude, we definitely lost that game.
Yeah. Another news for the Astros, they sent Jake Marisnick down to AAA. He was good on defense, but man, he just wasn't hitting, and he was our worst hitter. And I really wanted to pull for him, man, because he's good on defense. He can throw. He plays the outfield really well, but it just wasn't happening. So we picked up Tony Kemp from the AAA, the minors, and we sent Jake Marisnick down. We can always option him back, but for the time being, we're just going to see what Tony Kemp can do. And that's it for baseball. Let's move on to boxing and MMA. They had a UFC 224 last time we talked. We'll go over the results of that. So they had a Brazilian celebrity match between Lyoto Machida and Vitor Belfort. Both of them are really old. Both of them have been OGs in the game. Vitor Belfort, man, so he does this thing where he's in a stance, but he looks at the legs. He looks at the legs. So Machida, he's a striker. He knows how to strike. So what he did, it was really kind of gangster. He was leaning up against him and he was shaking this leg, right? So he's making Vitor Belfort think kick, right? Thinking leg kick because he's wobbling this leg, right?
Yeah.
So he thinks that leg is going to kick, and then he just comes with his right leg and he just gives him a front kick to the jaw.
Oh,
Just because he's looking
like
at
straight on that chin.
straight on the chin, and he folded him like a tent because he's looking at this other leg.
Right.
He's looking, and then it just wham, just came up and
serious?
just the base of his foot right here in the jaw, and it just crumpled him. And he's really respectful, right? He stood there and he bowed to him, and he like kneeled and he was like waiting for him to be taken care of and stuff. But that was actually Vitor Belfort's last fight. He retired. He left his gloves in the mat.
Right.
Damn, you
So
gonna
that
make
was
that boy retired? Like that?
Yeah. Well, he was already planning. This was probably going to be his last fight, but still put him in. Then John Lineker defeated Brian Kelleher. That was actually a really bloody, really crazy match. Mackenzie Dern defeated Amanda Cooper. Man, so Mackenzie Dern, it was supposed to be a 115-pound fight, right? She came in at 123. Like, she didn't even try, dude. She didn't even try to cut weight. She came in, so she gave up 20% of her purse to the fight. And so I was really pulling for Amanda Cooper because she, like, you could tell the difference. Like, Mackenzie Dern looked like she just rolled up off the street and she was just ready to fight, right?
Wow.
But Amanda Cooper was like, when you're cutting weight, you're just, like, sucked dry,
Yeah.
So she came
almost
into
dead.
Almost dead, yeah. So she came in, and like I was really pulling for her, dude, because Mackenzie Dern, she got dismissed from her camp because they were just like, you're not coming in here all the time. You're not working hard enough. You're not coming in here every single day trying to prepare. So
Right.
they just invited her to leave. That's really telling. Like if your own gym is just like, maybe you're not taking this seriously enough, so just don't show up.
Yeah.
And so it showed.
You can still fight, but you probably can get your ass whooped.
Yeah, and then she came in there, and they're in their stance. They're throwing like feeler punches, and Mackenzie Dern comes in with the overhand right, and just clocks Amanda and just knocks her down, gets on top of her, chokes her out.
It sucks when that happens, man.
It sucks, man, because
the person that was working hard.
she did it the right way, and then this girl came in 123 to
Fat bitch.
115. She's not fat; she's actually really fine. But
In terms of boxing,
yeah.
God
But
damn it, Justin.
man, I was just like, man, are you
Terms of
serious? Because Amanda Cooper is a boxer. Like she's a boxer by trade. Like that's her focus, and she just got knocked out. I was like, dang it, man.
She got caught sleeping. Man.
She got caught. She got caught with a
Got caught
crazy
sleeping.
punch. Those overhands are hard to prepare for because you think you're like coming with just
Yeah.
a cross, but you're coming up and over.
Don't catch you slipping, man.
I know.
Don't catch you slipping.
Yep. So then Kelvin Gastelum defeated Jacare Souza via split decision. Kelvin Gastelum, he's kind of a smaller dude. Jacare Souza was like 6'1" compared to Kelvin Gastelum's 5'9". So he had that reach advantage.
Shit.
And I don't know if y'all have seen Jacare Souza, but
No.
he's a scary looking dude. He's big, he's jacked, and he walks at you like the Terminator. Like he's a scary dude. And Kelvin Gastelum kind of looks like a dude, right? But Jacare Souza kept going for the the takedown, but Kelvin Gastelum, he had a game plan. He fought that off the whole time, and Kelvin Gastelum actually knocked him down. He hit him right in the sweet spot, folded him a little bit, and then he tried to attack, but Jacare Souza survived it, and then he just kept getting hit, cut him open, and Kelvin Gastelum won by a split decision. So of the three judges, two of them scored in Gastelum's favor. Then the main card title fight that everybody was talking about, really controversial. Raquel Pennington was getting her ass beat bad. Like, she got hit in the nose and her nose exploded. Like, there was blood all over the floor. And the last round that she was in, round 4, she just finished round 4, right? And she goes to her coaches and she's like, I can't do it. I'm done. And her coaches are like, no, don't. You'll recover. And, and the cameras catch that. as a coach, it's your responsibility to protect your players. There's a reason you throw in the towel. Even all fighters won't give up on the fight. Now, if they tell you they're